Okay, hi class. Today we are going to talk about our FBLA newsletter project that we are going to start. So in our multimedia design class, we will be spending the next 5 days in groups of 4 designing a well thought out, informative newsletter for our FBLA organization. You will use Microsoft Word or other graphic design program that you're comfortable with. And at the end of this presentation, I will show you how to start one in Microsoft Word. This newsletter will serve as the intro to the organization. So it'll be the first newsletter of the school year, and it must contain several items, and each item will be graded. So you want to make sure you pay particular attention to the required items. First of all, it must be at least 3 full pages, and yes, that's 8.5 by 11 size pages. And there are several required elements, which we will talk about now. The newsletter must be multicolored, meaning 2 or more colors. It must contain a headline such as Madison County High FBLA. It will have the school year and the issue number. And it will list the new officer names and their positions. It must contain a letter from the president. For example, hello, welcome to the new school year. I'm looking forward to a great season of whatever you want to say there. It must contain at least 2 photos. You can Google FBLA to get some related pictures, or you can take pictures of the members and insert those. It must also have the organization's mission statement. This you will do some research on and develop yourself. But for an example, our mission as the MCHS FBLA team for 2014-15 is to whatever we're going to do this year. So you will also need to have an area where we meet your team, and this is we list all member names with a brief personal introduction, just a 1 or 2 line introduction, nothing heavy. You also want to have your plans for the FBLA laid out with some details. There need to be at least 4 items, 4 things that we're going to get done this year. 2 of these need to be your own ideas. Don't use all of mine. I've got some examples here, but you need to come up with 2 of your own. So my examples are to raise X amount of dollars for said charity. The second thing, volunteer service at a local business. And you'll want to go into details with each of these, how you plan on going about these items. You may decide you want to set up a booth at a business expo. And of course, we're always wanting to build our FBLA membership. You can say how you will go about doing that. And the last thing, the last requirement will be other items. Any additional item of interest that could go on this FBLA newsletter. I've got an example here. It could be a letter from another officer, such as a treasurer's financial report, or possibly a letter from the social chair talking about how social media can benefit the organization. Okay, so now that you've got the required elements, you can come back and look at this presentation if you need to make sure that you have all the requirements before you turn it in to be graded. Let's take a look at Microsoft Word, and I'll show you how to do a newsletter or how to start one. You want to click on New, and then type in the search bar newsletter, and it pops up several different templates. And you should just scroll through these and see what meets the requirements best, which one you like. This is going to be a personal preference for the most part. But for the sake of examples, we will look at this one. Then you want to click on Create. And a lot of the elements that we talked about are already here. You'll just go in and edit them. Okay. And you'll be able to insert your photos here, change your subheadings, type in anything that you need or required. You've got your color requirement taken care of here. Once you're finished, you'll want to save it, and we are going to present these to the class. And good luck, have fun, be creative, and if you have any questions, just ask. Thanks.